Okay, today's topic can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Environmental toxins, free radicals, chemical toxins, pollution, all those things are something that is very important. And there are different times in our lives when it's something that's really concerning, and then other times where you really should be concerned about it at all times. The number one cause for cancer is actually free radicals, which is a cleaning solvent and a cosmetic solvent. So me personally, as a holistic practitioner and somebody that is constantly trying to help people improve their lives, I think free radicals and chemical toxins and just any type of toxin is always something that we need to talk about. Now, when you are concerned about air pollution and other type of environmental stuff, it all goes into the same realm. What you need to do is you need to first off is understand how the body works. So when you consume things that are not healthy for you into your body, they are now categorized as free radicals. Okay, free radicals are things that go into your body that your body cannot digest, cannot break down and use as fuel or for nutrition or for anything that's going to benefit your body. And it typically has a more density in your body that's going to stick to things instead of just flush out of your systems. Now, I'm going to show you a little diagram because it's going to make you really understand this. So we make 1,500 cells every single minute, okay? And those cells, let's say this is a cell, okay? These cells, when they have our DNA inside, they have, the nutrition, what it's made up of, all on the inside, and these are all things that are really, really important. Now, when you have a free radical in your body, it will start to accumulate on the outside. It's basically like I like to think about as like residue on your cells, okay? So we kind of have it like just bunchy up on the outside. And what happens when you have free radicals that are on your cells of your body, the communication between the other cells can get a little cloudy. And this cell isn't going to receive as much nutrition, it's not going to be able to absorb things, and it's not going to be able to let out things as well, or let things out in as well. So it is going to be unhealthy. Or it can just sit like this and eventually die off. But this can mutate into another cell that's not healthy, okay? So that's when you get mutated things, which are the things that eventually cause cancer, but cause diseases, cause your body to have strain or stress, or to not be able to repair itself as fast. So these things happen often. They all carry your DNA, and they're all really important to our life force of our body. Free radicals are going to be anywhere, okay? Even if you're in a high pollution area, or there's a danger with pollution, or just in everyday things. They're in products, cleaning chemicals, they're in foods, they're in everything around your life. Now, this is why I really stress that make your home a sanctuary thing. As somebody that's a representative with Young Living and a company that literally just has plants in their ingredients and everything is good. There's no chemical toxins, there is no man-made things, there's no synthetics in their products. So you can get everything for your household without the worry of free radicals being in your body. So when you are home, you're in a sanctuary where your body's not combating free radicals and absorbing them into your system. And that gives your body a break. Now, for somebody that doesn't have a chemical-free home and then is outside in the public, you're constantly combating and absorbing and using free radicals in your system. Now, they can be applied to you, they can be ingested, they can be smelled in, and they can come in through your eyes, by the way, too, and your ears. And so those people that don't worry about what's in your home or what you're applying, your body never has a break. And it's constantly combating free radicals, which is constantly elevating your immune system to be in an immune response. Now, if you know that you walk into your home and your home is chemical free, food, that's going to be the hardest one, but if you can remove all the chemicals within your body, and you can remove all the chemicals that you're spraying around your body and using to clean, then your body has a break, and it can slow down your immune system from being in high alert. It can digest your food properly. It can look around and say, well, this needs to be healed, this doesn't need to be healed, this needs more support, etc. But if you're in a constant fight mode, your body doesn't get as much rest. And we wonder why we have chronic fatigue, chronic sleep issues, and all those things. It's just very important to really understand and to stress and to realize that your home should be your sanctuary. It can be your safe spot. Why? Because you can control what's in your home. You can't control what's at work. unless you own it. You can't control what's outside. You cannot control the air quality. You cannot control those things, but you can control your home, or at least try your best. The average person comes around with about 300 chemicals and toxins a day, and majority of those are applied and used around that person, which is usually in their control. So really think about it. Free radicals age your body. It slows down the healing process. It can mutate and change your DNA and your communication between other cells. It can activate things in your body that are not healthy, and it can really project you into more of an acidic body. Now, part of gut health, which is a huge part of our life, everybody's life, is that you want to have a balanced pH in your gut. And when that is too acidic, your body naturally puts out inflammation, your intestines swell, and they're not able to absorb nutrients into your body as well. And that causes and can cause that your digestive disease, pancreatic disease, liver disease, skin issues, all those things, brain fog, all those things chronically, if you constantly have an elevated pH. Now, if you're too acidic, something that is a factor in that is free radicals. Free radicals rise up those acid levels in your body to be more acidic. So the interesting thing is if you start weaning out things in your home that are less chemicals, you won't be spiking those acid levels that much, and your body can have more of a balance. Now, when you're talking about pollutions and you're talking about other things in the air, it's the same thing. We can help our bodies, okay? So first, understand how the cell functions, okay? There are things in our society, in our lifestyle, that we can get that can actually take this residue on the outside of these cells that are accumulating and scrub it off and let it fall into your bloodstream or fall into your body, and then wash out and have your body detox and cleanse it out. Now, a critical part of this is drinking water. Make sure you drink water every morning when you get up to flush the stuff that your body's accumulated while you've slept, because your body detoxes and cleanses you while you sleep. And try to sip water throughout the day so that you're constantly having a flow of liquid that's going to help your body to flush, but also motivate those flush organs to move. Fiber is also a really good one, because a lot of this stuff accumulates in our gut and our digestive tract. I have a supplement that I really like. It's called Ninja Greens, and it helps to really make everything flow so you have complete bowel movements versus those partial bowel movements. Now, when you are too acidic, again, we've talked about that. Stress levels raise acidity. The thing that most people do not realize, that if you have a lot of accumulation in free radicals of your body and your acid levels are really high, when you come across things like parasites, viruses, bacteria, funguses, which are called pathogens, your body is more likely to keep those in your system than to flush them out. They attract like magnets to free radicals. Negative things attract to negative things. Okay, so if you have a lot of accumulation of those in your system, your body is more likely to keep pathogens and toxins in your body, because it's basically like a family environment that is ideal for those things. So again, another way to actually raise your immune system and to help your body to naturally fight off things is to have less free radicals in your body, because those bacteria, those funguses, those parasites aren't going to bind to those. And they're going to search for things that bind, and they're not going to have as much success. So I love keeping the pH at a balanced pH. And this is how I do it. You can do a pH diet, but a lot of people stress about food. Food is super emotional. I am a functional nutritionist, and it's really hard for me not to say, eat this, but I know that for a lot of you, that's a block. I don't want to block you. I want you to have an opportunity to really help yourself, and then be more conscious once you have more confidence in what you're doing. So I suggest Alkaline. Alkaline is a supplement that I also get out of Young Living, and it helps to balance the pH of your digestive system, which is going to help your acid levels to go at more of a reasonable acid level. And it's going to help the inflammation to go down. It's going to help the digestive system to stop being inflamed so you can absorb your nutrition, but it's also going to help that ecosystem of that magnet movement to the pathogens and toxins to be less. And consistency is always key. I do those Ninja Greens every single day. I do the Alkaline a couple times a week. If I have a main target with my body, I'll do the Alkaline every single day. So we have those. I also have a supplement called Ninja Red. Ninja Red is a phenomenal supplement. It not only has fiber, it has antioxidants, it has aminos, and it also has fiber in it, and it just is really good for you. I do a shot of this in the morning. I do a shot for my kids every single morning as well. And this helps you to really have that proper nutrition. What I love about this is what we're going to get into right now, is that free radical stuff, right? Why do we stress and hear so much about antioxidants? Antioxidants go into your body and they find the free radicals and they can help your cells to shake them off and release them. So same type of concept. The residues on there, we need these things to shake them off and let them go so they're not latching onto our cells and affecting our cells in a negative way. We need to make sure there's communication so that we can function the best way we can function. That drink is amazing, and it has one of the highest antioxidants in it. So I love to drink that for that just in itself, but I also know that we're clearing things out. Me personally, when we don't do the Ninja Red, that's usually when we come down with something. I have 3 kiddos under 9, and we're all in school, and it's amazing because if we're drinking that every single day, our likelihood of actually having sicknesses and getting sick is a lot lower. And I've noticed that because sometimes I run out and all of a sudden we're sick and I'm like, what are we doing differently? What's going on? I'm like, oh my God, I've been giving the Ninja Red. What am I doing? So simple. But I also know that in myself, and I know I feel better. This drink is also proven to lower your stress. Think about if you drank something that not only helped the health of your cells, but also lowered your stress, also helps to improve your sleep, and also gives you more energy. Bonus. It doesn't taste bad. So you drink antioxidants to shake those free radicals off your body, which is in turn going to boost your immune system. Why? Because we just learned that if you have a lot of free radicals on your cells, your immune system is now very activated because it needs to clear those things out of your system. And also you know that if you have a lot of free radicals in your system, your likelihood of having pathogens in your system feeding and connecting towards them is higher. So drinking antioxidants every single day is something that is super beneficial for you. We know that fruits have a lot of antioxidants, and so do vegetables. So those are also really beneficial things to eat. Obviously, if you can do organic and make sure that it has no chemicals on them, that's going to help you because you don't want to be consuming free radicals to clear free radicals, right? Other suggestions would be, I like essential oils. I like essential oils because they take the qualities of the plant and you can apply them to your body in a magnified way. So not all of us have a fresh frankincense tree to take the resin off and to use the frankincense in our backyard. Not all of us have access to these things. I really love essential oils because they're easy to use and they are very effective. They're very similar in composition to a cell of a human body, so your body recognizes it and uses it. That's why it's very, very, very important to not just buy your essential oils anywhere because they have synthetics in them, and those are free radicals. So I only buy from Young Living. The ones that I suggest for this specific topic is frankincense. Now, this one, I couldn't find the white label, but I have a white label one, which shows that it's ingestible. And what I do is I'll actually just open my mouth and I drop it in my mouth and my body takes it wherever it wants to go. You can put it in your drink. You can put it in little capsules. And I, again, suggest the white label. But you can take veggie capsules and you can put a couple drops of frankincense in there. And then you're going to take a couple drops of longevity and you're going to put those in there, and you can put olive oil or whatever carrier oil you want in there. And you can take it a couple times a day if you're really concerned about free radicals, environmental toxins, etc. So longevity doesn't taste as good. I'm not going to put it underneath my tongue, but I actually usually start my day with a drop of frankincense. And that is also known to go through and just shake and go. So we have Ninja Red. We have the acid understanding, right? We have the greens help flush everything out. And then we also have 2 phenomenal oils that help the health of cells. This is huge. This is really important. Frankincense can also break the blood-brain barrier, which means that it can go into your brain, into your bloodstream, and help the health of those as well. That is critical. Think about flow of toxins. They can accumulate anywhere, but you have the most blood flow that goes through your heart, your pelvic region, and your brain. And it's very interesting because that's where a lot of them are going to really accumulate. So those are things that you really need to consider if you're actually concerned about any of those areas. The next topic is immune system, okay? We need aminos for your immune system. Now we think protein, people push protein all the time. You need protein because you need amino acids, and that's what happens when your body breaks down protein. It creates and breaks down and becomes an amino acid. We have a supplement called AminoWise. Now I always use AminoWise at first because I know that's going to help my body to repair cells and to help the function of cells, which is what we're basically talking about right here. And it was really good for me when I was working out because I know that I'm going to get sore and I need my body to flush all that stuff out so that I can repair and have that rejuvenated, new, healthy muscle cell, right? And that was a really big one for me. So now thinking about pollutions, thinking about free radicals and cleansing those out, you need a higher immune system and all those basically supporters for your immune system to properly clean out free radicals from your system. Taking AminoWise is a phenomenal idea, and I just put it in my drink with my Ninja Red. I do a shot of Ninja Red in there. I do a supplement called Sulfurzyme, but I put aminos in there too, and I'll drink that. And that's going to supply my body with the aminos that it needs. Now it has a broad range of aminos, and these aminos are what you need to help healthy cells, help functioning of cells, and then help what's distracting those cells from working properly, okay? Our body has aminos in them, but they don't naturally make specific aminos and the ones that we really need. And unfortunately, nowadays, our food in the market does not supply us what we need. So the average person is really lacking in aminos, and they're lacking in the specific ones that your immune system needs for cell function and cell health. That's why this AminoWise is so phenomenal. This red drink, by the way, has aminos in it also. So you're getting many varieties of them, which is what you need. You don't need one strand. You need many varieties. Most people are low in glutathione, and that is a part of an amino. So these are things that you can use to help with these functions. Now, when you understand the body, yes, chemical toxins are extremely scary. And the thing is we're going to come across them anyways. When you have high amounts of them, I would do these do things multiple times a day until you feel like you're in the clear of it. Something else, if you're really worried about respiratory, is taking the diffuser and putting it on in your home. You could put frankincense in there. Rosemary is really wonderful for air quality, so is purification. Put a couple, 3 drops of each, put in the diffusers in your home and run them for at least 30 minutes a day, and that will help with the air quality. You can use an air quality control machine, air purifier. Those help too. I like the diffusers as well because I like plants, and plants I know cleanse naturally. Having plants in your home is really helpful because it helps with air quality, right? And just, again, making that ecosystem of I have a break in my home because my home is safe and I have all these beautiful benefits and I'm breathing good air. I'm applying things that are good for my body and I'm not making it worse for my body in my home. And it does take time to make that home, but you can do it. And if you need help, I can help you, or your enroller can help you. You just gotta talk about it and you just gotta start. Did I get everything? Let me think. That. You can apply frankincense and longevity on the bottom of your feet if you don't want to ingest them. You can put in the diffuser if you want to diffuse them. Also putting like raven or eucalyptus or RC on your chest to help with your breathing and help that function so it stimulates. Now, the health of your airways have to do with the health of your gut. So now we're going back into the Ninja Red, those greens, the alkaline, those are really great. One more thing, make sure again you hydrate properly, but when you're helping to shake off cells and clean them, you wanna make sure that you have a binder. A binder is something that, so a lot of people can do lymphatic challenges, they can do things to help their body healthy, but what happens is it can clear from one spot and move over here because you're not pulling it out of your system. That's why fiber is really important. But you can have something that's just a little bit more, especially when you think you've been exposed to chemical toxins or you're worried about it or it's your main focus. You can do activated charcoal. You can get them in capsules and just do 1 or 2 a day. You can do, it's not how to say it, but Demetrius Earth, I believe that's how you say it. That is a really good binder. You can get that in capsules or you can just drink it. You also can do a supplement that I prefer. It's called Toxins, and it just pulls those things into your digestive tract and out your body. So those are things that do not forget because we don't want things freely going everywhere in our system. We want it flushed out. Another oil that you could consider for circulation and to help the flow of your circulation would be cypress. Cypress is really good to initiate that, and you can put it on the bottom of your feet. I also would suggest, if you're really concerned, to put lemon in your water every morning, every night, to help your liver to function and to flush, because your liver is going to be that filter for the free radicals, and especially when they're moving around your body. But you can put juniper over your liver as well, and that's going to be on your right side underneath your ribs, and you can do that morning and night as well. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just go ahead and let me know. And if you need to order, my link is underneath this or wherever I posted it. It's close by.